So good morning, happy Monday. It's September 13th. We're cruising right along, but it's Motivation Monday. Let's start off with our daily pledge. Today is a new day. I am ready to be the best me I can be. I will listen so I can learn. I will try hard so my brain can grow. I will not give up. I can learn anything I put my mind to. So today is a new day. The weekend's over. The end of last week is over. I'm not sure how you were feeling or what's going on, but it's a new opportunity to be our best self. And I'm hoping that you continue to do your check-ins every day. Where are you at on a scale of 1 to 10? Are you taking good care of yourself? How using your coping skills? If you have energy, are you applying that to your day? If you're not waking up feeling so great, what are you doing to make sure that you can try and turn that around? I know sometimes it's a lot easier to sit in our pity pot all day long. However, that's not going to do us any favors. And sometimes that can kind of continue into day after day after day. And we don't want that to happen. So every day, get up, assess the situation. Where are you at? What do you need to be doing for yourself? So always do your check-in. Since it's Motivation Monday, I have like 1 or 2 new worksheets, but I wanted to just go back over some of the ones that we have. Some of the things that we need to continue to remind ourselves week after week after week. Remember, we are our own best cheerleader. Nobody else is going to be able to cheer us on if we can't cheer ourselves on. One of the things that I like to think about frequently, one of the worksheets that I really enjoy is, what are you choosing to water? This plays a big role in motivation. What are you waking up and choosing to water every day? Now, there's lots of different things in our pot, but if I was going to give you a challenge, make your own flower pot, write your own things in there, and think to yourself, what am I going to water today? Am I going to wake up and water negativity and problems with friends and family, or the fact that I haven't slept well? Do I want to ruminate about all those things that are just going to hold a big black cloud over my head? Or am I going to choose to do something different? Am I going to wake up and say, you know what, today I'm going to cherish the fact that I'm on my 2 feet, I have an opportunity to smell that fresh air, and I'm just going to try and embrace happiness in some way, shape, or form? I know that's easier said than done. However, if we choose and make a conscious decision to do those things, every day it's going to be a little bit easier. So you need to wake up and you need to ask yourself, what am I going to water today? Am I going to water the fact that I'm really stressed out with finances and it's a little short, and work's been stressful, and maybe I'm overwhelmed with chores, or there's always problems? Those are always going to be there. That's something that we just have to learn to kind of process in life. We're always going to have problems. We're always going to have stressors. Nothing in life is ever perfect. But what we can choose to water and think about is something positive. And maybe you're going to water the fact that you're going to try to eat 3 meals a day, and you're going to try to drink all of your water for the day, and you're going to exercise, and you're just going to do good self-care items, right? So what are you going to water today? Think about that. Think about that as your feet hit the floor when you get out of bed. What am I going to water for today? What am I going to choose to do? That should just be part of like your morning routine. Of course, the thing that I always love and I've been using for the last year and a half, we have to be me-sponsible. Being me-sponsible, again, the definition is the act of being responsible to me for the benefit of my health, happiness, and well-being. So me-sponsible is the act of being responsible to me for the benefit of my health, happiness, and well-being. That's so important. Again, if we can't take care of ourselves, nothing that anybody else is going to tell us is really going to make a difference. I could suggest to you multiple different things. We've been talking about coping skills. We've been talking about different tools, different resources, but that's where it stops. The only one to continue on with that baton is you. And so if we talk about all these tools and we talk about challenges, the only one that can make that change is you. And so that's where that motivation piece comes into play, right? So every day when you get up, remember the power of yet. Okay, so we say a lot of negative things to ourselves. I can't do this, and I can't do that, and I tried, and this didn't work, and I've tried these medications, and I've tried these coping skills, and my anxiety's still high, but I haven't tried everything yet, right? I haven't tried every tool yet, and I may have failed at learning how to deal better with people in my life, but I have lots to learn yet, right? And so if you ended all of your sentences with yet, imagine what that would do to your mindset. That's going to change your thinking. If you just say, I can't do that, and I'm not good enough at that, and nothing's ever going to work out, and life really sucks, and, just constantly using that negativity to fuel the fire. But imagine if you ended those statements with yet. that changes the dynamic, that doesn't make you lose hope. It changes it from something really negative to something kind of baseline, right? And we have a lot of room to grow. We can make those changes. We can learn those coping skills. So here is what we're going to finish off. I don't get it yet. I just can't do this yet. It didn't work yet. Add the word yet to the end of your sentence, and you can do anything you put your mind to. This is probably one of my favorite things aside from me sponsible. I've just really found some really great worksheets over the last year and a half, and so this is one of them, the power of yet. Finish your sentences with yet, and the possibilities are endless. It will change your mindset. You might find that you're less depressed and less anxious when you start using these words, and if we change our talking, it's going to change our mind. One of the things that, remember last week or the week before, we talked about a motivation wall. Don't forget about these tools. Just because we talked about it a week or two ago, don't forget about them. Keep using them. If you haven't made a motivation wall yet, now is the time. Get a piece of tag board, get a whiteboard, get a piece of notebook paper, whatever it may be. Do your motivation wall. What do you want to work on for yourself? Maybe you work on one each week. Maybe you have something each week that you want to improve about yourself. You want to get up earlier. You want to walk 2 or 3 times. You want to drink more water. What is going to motivate you to take good care of yourself? Maybe on your motivation wall, you put those flower pots on there with little sayings in there, and you're going to decide what you're going to water, and that's going to be on your motivation wall so you can physically see it every day. If you need a copy of this, let me know. Come on down to the center. I will give you a copy. You can put this on your motivation wall. It'll give you a visual, something to look at every day to get you going and get you motivated. Maybe you need a copy of this too. I don't know, put that on your motivation wall. We have to be me-sponsible. We have to make choices. We all make choices. Now, I know that our mental health, it gets to be a struggle, right? We all struggle. I struggle. It happens. Our minds consume us. The negativity starts to take over. Stress takes over. However, we all know that at the end of the day, we all make choices, and we all have to make a very conscious decision of how we're going to spend our time. What are you going to do with your day? What are you going to do with your week? We have to put in the effort and work really hard to feel better, because it's not just going to happen. We're not just going to wake up one night and feel better, or wake up one morning and feel better. So again, don't forget about your motivation wall. I would like you to make copies of those, or copies. I would like you to make one of these and then send me a picture of it, okay? Whew! I think I'm having a hot flash today. All right, so ways to increase your motivation. Let's talk about that. What are you going to do to increase your motivation? Number 1, you're going to visualize the prize. That's where the motivation wall comes into play. That's where your vision board comes into play. You have to visualize things. I know that a lot of us sometimes just say, well, we got it right here. We'll remember. It's fine. But there's just something more impactful about seeing it that makes you do it. So post it. Put it up somewhere. It says, think of how things would be differently if you suddenly woke up with motivation. There would be a lot more positive effects. Start your day by refocusing and drawing a picture, writing it down. Again, get up, have your motivation wall on your refrigerator, see it, and do it. And that's what's going to keep you going. Write down positive statements. I know we talked about this many times, but how many of you have like a notepad of Post-it notes, okay? You have lots of Post-it notes. Put them off and put them all around your bathroom mirror. I can't even talk. I can do this. I got this. You know you can. Things like that. Positive affirmations. Get out some Post-it notes. I think you can get them right now at the dollar store for like $1, right? Everything's $1 at the dollar store, isn't it? And put positive affirmations all around your bathroom mirror. Maybe you put them all over your kitchen cupboard or all over your refrigerator. I can do this. You got this. Just positive affirmations that are going to keep you motivated. Why do you want to do your goals? Why do you want to feel better? Put them on your Post-it notes and post it. Again, visual aids reinforce in your brain good things, or what you want, what you're thinking, and what you want to be thinking, and how you're going to achieve them. So put them up. Get some Post-it notes. I think I got a whole bin of these if somebody needs some Post-it notes. Put them all over the place, right? Take small steps. Today, if you're going to do one thing that boosts your motivation, maybe it's just simply writing things down. Maybe you're just going to think about what you're going to water today. Maybe just sitting down, getting a piece of paper out, just writing about one thing that you want to change about today. Maybe you want to get dressed today. Maybe you want to finish your laundry today. Maybe you want to eat healthy today. Or maybe you want to reach out to a friend. Whatever it may be, taking small steps. Motivating yourself can be really hard. But rather than looking at it like a big thing like this, take little steps. Little steps are going to work up into something big, and it's going to keep us motivated. It's going to prevent us from feeling defeated and overwhelmed. So small steps. We've talked about SMART goals. Breaking big things down into little things. It's going to help us get going in the right direction. So small steps. Make it a challenge. I don't know about you guys, but there's nothing more that motivates me than good challenge. If somebody tells me I can't do something, or I'm feeling like maybe that's impossible, make it a challenge. How can you challenge yourself? It says challenges and competitions are things that can get you excited and energized. Is there a way you can challenge yourself into reaching your goal? Maybe there's a friend or a family member who has a similar one. Maybe you can make it a healthy competition. Maybe you at least have a friend that can help you stay motivated and hold you accountable. Maybe there's somebody you can check in. So if you say this morning to one of your friends, my goal today is to walk one time. That's how I'm going to challenge myself and motivate myself. And I want you to check in with me at 7 o'clock tonight to see if I've done that. Sometimes you need like the buddy system. The buddy system. I like it. Maybe you need somebody that's just going to check in with you. Somebody that's just going to hold you accountable. They're going to help you stay motivated. The buddy system. I like that. Maybe you get a buddy that say we're going to walk at least one time today, or one time this week, one time the rest of the year, every day. And we're going to check in with each other at 7 o'clock at night. Work on the buddy system. That is fantastic. So that's a good challenge. I think I'm going to do that. Your challenge for today not only is to find a buddy to work on ways to be motivated and have a buddy system, but I want you to work on visual aids. I want you to work on something at home that is going to help you stay motivated, that's going to help you stay mindful, something that's going to keep you positive or moving in the right direction. So visual aids, put them on your fridge, put them on your bathroom mirror. Maybe you're going to put them on a kitchen cupboard. Whatever it is, your challenge for today is to come up with a visual aid. Get Post-it notes. Maybe you just need some worksheets. Don't forget, you can get these worksheets from me. Come and get them. I will print them off and you can have them. Visual aids and a buddy system. I like that. I kind of have a buddy system at home. I'm lucky enough. I have a couple of kids that keep me motivated to do things. That's kind of my buddy system. I know that a lot of us coworkers here, it's kind of like the buddy system of keeping each other motivated. So who's your buddy? Find one. I know you have one. A lot of people would say, well, I don't have a buddy. Yes, you do. And you could, at very least, you could reach out to your arms worker or your case manager, somebody in the community, whatever it may be. Maybe somebody from your church. Find a buddy and start working on ways to help yourself feel better. Or maybe you got to find somebody that's going to hold you accountable. So again, none of this is possible if we don't stay responsible. None of these things that I talk about today are going to happen unless you take responsibility for your health and well-being and happiness. And that's part of Motivation Monday. Doing those visual aids, making good choices. Remember, it's your choice to feel better. Nobody else can make you feel better. I can be as silly as I want. I could tell you jokes today. I could give you lots of tips and tools. But again, then I pass the baton to you. And you need to work on those things. And you need to make decisions today that are going to help you feel better. So again, visual aids. Find a buddy. Be responsible. What are you going to water? I'm going to make copies of these 2 worksheets for you. I'll leave them here. So if you knock on the door, hopefully somebody will be here. I can't make any promises, but maybe I'll put some in the center. Come and pick them up. Come and post them. Get them so that you can put them up. Put them up in your bathroom somewhere. Do something for yourself that's going to get you going in the right direction, because it's almost going to be that time of the year where we really sit stagnant. So we got to stay motivated now. We got to keep moving now. We got to keep our good mindset now. And let's just work on all those tools. So happy Monday. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Remember, find a buddy and do some visual aids around your house. And I will print these worksheets off, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.